Most people think one of the most important things when buying their silver and gold bullion is the premiums. It is important. However, in my opinion, there is something even more important. We're going to talk about that and so much more in just a moment. If buying silver and gold is new to you, if you're new or even a seasoned stacker, most people think premiums are important. And yes, they are important. Whether they're the most important thing, I guess is up for the debate. Well, let's say silver is just a little bit over 30 today. It's Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Now, if you paid $1 over, obviously, that's a lot better than paying $3 over spot for this coin. No doubt about it. And that is one of the reasons why it's so important. If you pay like 4% over for an ounce of gold, it's a lot better than paying 6%. So in the long run, that could make a difference. And it will make a difference. There's no doubt about it. However, it is not the most important thing. You want to stack, and you want to stack as much as you can. But what happens if you wait for that premium to be low? Are you going to maybe spend the money, maybe not spend the money? There are so many different ways to buy silver, buy gold. You can buy fractional gold. You can buy 10th ounces, quarter ounces, half ounces. You could even buy gold bars. We just happen to have some 1 ounce gold eagles here. On silver, it's a little different. You have more choices with silver. You've got times, 90%. You've got quarters. Look at that. You got quarters. You got halves, and then some dimes. That's a good way to go. You can buy 1 ounce, 10 ounce bars. You can buy them even kilos and half kilos. I think they even got 10 kilo bars. They got 5,000 ounce bars. They got lots of bars. But stacking is important to consistently do it. Now, like I said, if you wait to save up the money to buy that item, you may spend that money because you're waiting for that premium. You want that premium to be low per ounce. Okay, let's say we've got one guy. He buys an ounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He buys 10 ounces. He buys 1 ounce a week, right? So he's got 10 ounces. Cool. Let's move this stuff around here. So he's got this 10 ounce pile here, right here. Now the other guy that's waiting for the premium, well, premiums adjust. They go up, they go down. There's no doubt about that. So he's only going to buy when he can say, I don't know, let's say $1.25 over spot. Well, they're not always going to be $1.25. So out of that 10-week span that this guy got 10 ounces of silver, this guy was only able to buy, I don't know, let's say 4. There was only 4 weeks where that premium was $1.25 over. So that's all he bought. So you tell me, 10 ounces or 4 ounces? He got a better deal per ounce, but was spot up higher when he got those at $1.25 over? Or was it lower? That remains to be seen because that guy is waiting. So in 10 weeks, he only ended up with 4 ounces, where this fella ended up with 10 ounces. So to me, the most important thing when buying gold, silver, now you're going to hear financial pundits say this. You're going to hear all of the financial analysts. They'll say it about the stock market all the time. Don't worry about whether it's up, it's down. Just keep on buying. Buy it consistently. Well, the same reigns true for gold and silver. Buy it consistently. Because when it goes up, you will have more silver than the guy that waited for the price premium to be lower. Does that make sense? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I mean, everybody is going to have their own opinion. Oh, no, I always want to get it the cheapest. They could be right. They could be right. But then why are all the financial pundits telling you when you invest your money, be consistent? Do the same thing. When you put into your Roth, when you put into your IRA, put in the same $10, $20, $50, or $100 per week. Most people don't consider silver and gold. They don't call it investment. It's not that they don't consider it an investment. They consider it a store of value. You know, honestly, it is an investment. I guess you could say I wouldn't say on steroids, because investments normally pay you some type of dividend or interest or nothing. All this pays you is the appreciation of the silver, of the gold. You only get the appreciation value. Now, usually it keeps up with inflation. There's no doubt about that. I mean, because when you talk about silver, about 20 years ago, 2003 or 4, it was just a few bucks an ounce. I think it was like somewhere between $3, $4. And now it is about $30.50. So there's that. And when you look at gold, you know, 20 years ago, it was about $250, $300. And today it's sitting over $2,600. That's a big difference. Now, inflation has went up, but gold has went up. Silver has went up. They have kept up with the rate of inflation. There are going to be times where this doesn't keep up with the rate of inflation. There are going to be times where it goes faster. But for some reason, people call this a store of value. They don't call it an investment. In my opinion, it's an investment plus. Because with the stock market, your investment, you can lose it all. There's no doubt about losing it all. But with silver, if it goes down to zero and you have physical silver, you still got an ounce of silver. You still have $1 face value in 90%. So, in my opinion, one of the most important things is to be consistent. Do it week after week, week after week, and again and again. Now, it doesn't seem like it would be beneficial to just continue to stack week after week if it's not paying you a dividend. Okay? Yeah, you're right. It may not seem that way. But after 10 weeks, you got 10 ounces. After 14 weeks, you have 14 ounces. Had you not bought the silver and you become unemployed, your car breaks down, you might have spent that money on something else. So guys, in my opinion, the premiums, watching them, very, very important. But it is more important to be consistent. Now, financial pundits are wrong sometimes, but they can't all be wrong all the time. Why do they tell you continually do it repetitively? Get a regimen. So take your 10, your 20, or $50 a week, whatever you can afford, and do it week after week. You won't be sorry. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Who knows? You may think there's something more important than being consistent, more important than even the premiums. Let me know in the comments below. Have a great, spectacular day.